Alrighty, folks. How are you all doing tonight? What a magnificent day it is. It's new update day. It's new update every day. We have so many cool new things, like new things that when I'd planned this stream weren't even in the game yet. But before I get started, I'd like to welcome you all in. Welcome in Ash, bright and early, as always. What would I do without you? Welcome in both Bennies. Love to see you. Welcome in Sem. So I have a plan. And listen, I know that I said that this, like, we're going back to vanilla on this world. I didn't know that James was going to drop all these really cool things that I'd want to build with immediately. So obviously we're going to do dev commands. And this whole patch of area, I think, is actually going to make a really fantastic fantasy biome. We're not going to see it all. I'm certainly not going to be able to transform all of this in the one stream, but we're going to make a good headway, I think. Hey, Chook, how you going? No worries. I hope you have the best time at work. I hope it's really fun. Hope it goes quick. Look at me, almost ready to hit 300. Oh, my word. That's crept up, genuinely. Hi, Misty. It's always so lovely to see you. If you guys don't know, Misty Vale herself makes some fantastic content. I haven't checked your sub count, but I bet you'd be getting close too, because you just make phenomenal stuff. Absolutely here for it. But yes, so we're going back to dev commands, but I am going to make it a little bit easier for myself. Here, if you can believe it, I have 3 opals. That's how neglected this part has been. So there's 3 opals here, quite a lot of resources. I'm going to chop them up first and chuck them in the box there. And then we're going to just hide these as our sort of vanilla tools and supplies and stuff like that. Oh, I need to eat. You love my hat? Isn't it the neatest? All the mushrooms. Oh, I can't see the bloody, because of the heart, which love to hate. But no, for sure, because you're just absolutely so beautiful, Misty, and people would be crazy not to be subscribing to you. You are the most beautiful, actually. I've decided, so I decree it. Oh, that's just a normal rock. That's strange. Hey, Shane, how you going? Welcome in. I'm so excited. So on top of all the new mushrooms that we can get in the game now, so you can get things, so you can get the mushrooms, one of which I'm wearing on my head to kind of, it's the Smurf look that I'm going for right now. So you've got a red mushroom on your head. You could wear like a yellow mushroom. There's a milk cap, a field mushroom. And I feel like there's a 5th one. There is a 5th one. I don't remember what it is. We'll look at them in a second. I have them in a chest ready to go. I do just want to get all of these kind of gone first. And here's the tricky part is I'd love for this, as soon as you walk out of the tower here, to be kind of like assaulted in the face with a fantasy biome. Like Australia Game Who? Don't know her. So all of this stuff, that's all ours. That gold chest, that's ours. A slippery jack, thank you. I've got it. Here we go. Here's all the mushroom type items, if you haven't seen them. So we've got the field mushroom. So this one spawns, they'll all spawn at the base of a tree and dependent on what type of terrain it is. So a field mushroom will spawn on normal grass. A red roundhead will spawn on mud, actually, so in the mangroves. Your milk cap, that's going to be on dirt. Then we have the slippery jack, so that's in your tropics, so next to your palm trees, that tropical grass. And then we have the morels, that's my favorite, and that's in the fir grass. How you, Lita? I am well, and I hope you're well, and I hope you've had a good day. This is my favorite mushroom. Unfortunately, it doesn't give the same sort of Smurf vibe, which is why I'm wearing the red one. But I've got plans, guys. So many plans. I'm picturing like a valley walk. So we're going to build it up on either side of us in a walk. I want us to walk over like small little rivers. I want us to go up. I want us to go down. I want us to cross bridges. And then all around us, there's going to be mushrooms, and we're going to make fairy circles. I did get gingerbread flooring. I thought maybe, I don't think we'll get to it this stream, but a little like, you know, like the gingerbread house, the fairy house, the witch's house even, not a fairy, but like that would be kind of cool. You like the yellow hat shroom better? Me too. Let's have a look at all of them. I'll do a little model show for you. A slippery jack, and now we've already seen the other two. So this one is your field mushroom. This one looks very Japanese to me, you know. No worries, love. I don't mind this one. Reaps was wearing this one, and he was wearing like the long black jacket. And I was like, oh, he looks like Gargamel for sure. This is the milk cap. It's you stick your head through it. That's only on some hairs. So it's obviously on this one that I've got now. I like this one. I think it's cute. And then this is our last one. And that's adorable as well. But certainly the red and the yellow. The yellow is my favorite, but the red and the yellow are peaks. You use the yellow one with your bee outfit. Oh, that's adorable. That's actually so brilliant. Dirt printer. We're going to get some... We're going to need a lot of dirt printers and food. So instead of edible, we're going to have a look at eatable. I'm going to go down. There's new foods in the game. So you've got like pumpkin soup and toffee, if you guys haven't actually seen that yet. So pumpkin you make with pumpkin and milk. And toffee is honey and sugar. There's also mushroom soup, which you make with all the mushrooms. Hey, Lexi. How you going? No worries. So we're just going to grab not... Oh, that's actually not too bad. But I do want the toffee instead. We could grab both there. So here's the thing, is that like I kind of want it out from the telly tower. And unfortunately, our telly tower is like right on the water, which is a bit rough. But that's okay, because we can just build it out just a smidge and call it a day. So, because you don't really, like, you don't leave the telly tower looking to walk right behind it, you know? Compactor and the chainsaw, both of which we're going to need. So there's that. And we're also going to need a, was it a pickaxe? Just to get rid of this fella too. I was going to keep it, but I don't really see the point right now. Trying to reserve energy for the onslaught of hot weather the next few days. I heard it's going to be like up near 40 for the next couple of days. That's absolute insanity. That's so crazy. Honestly though, look, we actually don't have hot water right now. So I'd low-key vibe with that heat. I don't know what it is. Just, all of a sudden we don't have hot water. I am going to need a jackhammer for that. All right. So if we picture this, let's go. You don't have a chicken named Misty Belle or Rymanora. Think about a change. Absolutely. Particularly Misty, she definitely deserves a chicken. Actually, seeing all the people, this is such a little, like, a giddy thing. It makes me so happy. But there's so many Rymanora chickens out there, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I can't get enough of it. I love it. But I've got to say, my most favorite one of all is Aunt Captain saying she caught, I think it was a flying pal, and she called it Fly Menorah, and I died of happiness. I thought that was the coolest, sweetest thing that just ever. Alrighty, so we're gonna come straight out of here. I actually think we're gonna bring the river through, all the way through, and this is going to connect to the other side. Isn't it? How funny is it? I couldn't get enough. I laughed so hard. It was the coolest thing. But I also feel like it's just such a huge honor, you know? It makes me so happy. I still have the sign in my town hall that says a little bit of Lexi, which is cool. But I definitely need to get around to naming my animals. This can go a little bit bigger. There we go. You can start naming your horses in Ranch of Rivershine. Oh, that would be so cool. God, I love that game. I love watching you play that game. It makes me so happy. So many things make me happy. I'm feeling very happy today. Pretty fly for a flag. That's it. So with that, I think we're going to keep it around. So here. I'm just going to push that back. So you're going to come straight out, come around, and probably around here, I think. And I actually think what we should do is all of this, I know I just compacted that out, is just get this up. I sound happy? Oh, that's really good. I am. It's been a tough couple of months, but today was a good day. You know? And you got to embrace the good days when they come. You're testing the new beta for the new ponies and the new zone out? That's so exciting. Honestly, Misty, watching you play that low-key makes me want to get it. And it's like, it's not a game that I think I would enjoy, but you bring so much joy and life into that I'm like, maybe I would, you know? Maybe the problem is me. Maybe if I just gave it a chance, I would like it. Alrighty. So that's going to be built up that way and really encourage you to just walk straight through. And this is going to be built up as well. And in addition to all the new mushroom, I suppose hats, because that's all I've showed you, there's seats and lamps, all from the same mushrooms. Now, these mushrooms you can only collect during fall. And I'm only in spring, so fall's quite a ways away. Again, why we're dev commending today. You can only get them before noon, otherwise they shrivel up. And I low-key kind of want that shriveled up mushroom object because it looks really cute. And there's an actual specific part that I think you'd be really, really cute in. And baskets of mushrooms, that's it. I keep forgetting about the baskets. So the seats, for these seats, which are absolutely adorable, and you can sit on them. Let's grab, again, the yellow one's my favorite, so we're going to be showing this one off so much. Look how adorable that is. And then you can sit on it. Look at that. Doesn't that make you just want to go out and like barefoot, frolic through the trees? Adorable. I want a basket of mushrooms. And bless James, he's given us one. Look at that. Hold on, I have to get up. Look at how cute that is. Are you kidding me? Let's see if I can get nice and close. I can't without it going blurry. Isn't that adorable? And then on top of that, we also have the lamp. Right? Look at that. Oh my word. Isn't that the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Every single thing I put down is like the best thing. A camera. I don't know what I'd do without you, Sam. All right. Look at that. Oh my word. Look at just how much detail has gone into that. James has really outdone himself. Like how... Oh, I don't think... That's so cool. Right? So the mushroom, to get the basket, you need to put a mushroom in the food modeler. To get the stool, you need to bury a mushroom and then bury fertilizer next to it. And to get the lamp, you need a blueprint. Hey, Tita, how are you going? Any word of date for release? Is it too late to jump onto experimental? It's not too late, and no word for date of release yet. But like, that's kind of James's style anyway. It'll be a shock to us all. We'll be like, what? It's released. Go, go, go. I guess soon is the official word. The detail, right, Tita? Isn't it amazing? And that's just on like the yellow morels. Soon, trademark. That's it. That is it. Now here's where I need your help with something. And this is actually what I really want. You know in Minecraft how when you click a shovel on the grass, it creates like a dirty grass look. I need that texture so bad. Because like I was having a look at pathing and we have, this is all meant to be like a fantasy sort of walkthrough. I don't think the mushroom, because this looks too catered, like somebody's made this, you know, and there's no doubt in anybody's mind that somebody has made that. If you're going experimental, only play with those that are on the same version and you can't go back a version. That's it. Yeah. Flower beds. Yeah. Yes. I want flower beds, but as a texture instead of the bed itself. Do you know what I mean? Because like flower beds will give you lag. I suppose only if you've got the thing. Dig the path one pile down. Let me try that one again. Dig the path one down and use the flower beds as path. And the path has the brown color. It's less ideal, but I think you may be right. And I think that, see, the only one we're going to be able to use is the gumwood one. So these fellas here. So let's just grab a whole bunch of those. And I might just use, I'll use a combination of the rock edge and the rock pathing. So I kind of want it to cross. Let's widen this up. Make that a bit more, look a bit more like a curve, I think. What I might do is actually just that one. Alternatively, I can mix rock path and rock edge. Yeah, I don't think that would survive either. So this texture, if we're having a look at it, this texture is specifically what I want, you know, and I can use the mud, but the mud will grow mangroves and it just grows and grows and grows and continuously ruins my life. I can't deal with it. You type too slow just when I say it. I mean, I think we can use a mixture of both. So like if I build that up, you know, like it is what it is, you know. I think I specifically want this texture. I think I'm just going to have to kind of go for it. Okay, actually, let's do it with the rock edge and the rock path, because if we don't like it, that's going to be so much easier to fix than the what do you call them? The flower beds, you know? I'm actually going to go hardwood. I don't even know why I bothered putting the other fences, the bridges in there, as if any other bridge exists other than hardwood. See, that's adorable. And I've only just started. I can see the vision and it's getting dark already. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to use a combination of burying and just placing. So I'm going to need a shovel of these mushrooms, lamps and stools. So what I'm going to try and do, I think roughly here, not there, might have to be one back. So if I do it there, I think maybe only 2. Now watch this. I haven't tested this, so I don't know how good it will look. Can I place that? No, I have to go down one. Oh, what a moron. I didn't think of that. Hold on, because I don't want water in there. And I didn't want to waste the grass. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, you know? All for the sake of science. Now watch it. See? Look at that. Isn't that cute? And then if we could put like that there. And maybe even, maybe not that one so much. But bear with me. We're testing things out. Let's grab some of you. Welcome back. I hope your chapter was good. So, let's build that up so I can bury that. Okay, hold on. Still testing. Remember to use scale. For example, if you place a mushroom light down, bury the same type of mushroom around it. Yep. I'm with you. Gee, look at this. I went to the Benny Elementrix School of Design, actually. Right? Oh my god, why am I here? You don't... I will always need you. Don't you dare leave. You can't. I think you've just been rubbing off on me, though. And, like, we could probably even put the stool up there. I don't like that one up there. But that one can just spread backwards. Right? Is that cute? It might be a bit dark. Let's... Sleeping bag. Not 99 of them. And I'll stand by this. I don't care if we get a sleeping buff for sleeping inside. I will sleep in the river where I belong. All right, let's have a look at it in the daytime because we're not going to get that lighting. Oh, no, we will. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed do you think James would be if I requested a big mushroom that wasn't a lamp? Like if I was just like, or even if it turned off in the day, I think. Because that's just one little part of it. We're probably going to have trees, and I do want big trees until she wakes up with a croc snuggling with her. It will be so blessed. Place item 750. Big fella trees to encapsulate it. And then place item 679. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. She's a coding queen. So big trees and like other mushrooms. Also, you can hide floor lamps around the mushrooms to add more specific colored lighting. Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I haven't gotten up to that part in the course yet. There we go. So, color theory. Yellow. I don't know if this actually matters, but like, so your yellow, blue, and red are all prime. Green's the only one that's not prime. That's really funny. So all of these colors, theoretically, should make something else. Don't love that. This is really hard to see in the day. Green. We might come back to that. But we do need like some more big fellas here. This one here. And this is just going to line the pathway a little bit. We'll probably put some more stuff down, but this is just a theoretical proof of concept, I suppose. All of this, proof of concept. Any sort of building on this island, because I don't think I've ever actually finished a build, it's just proof of concept. And so, we already know this works, but we can put the... Let's just get all of it. We already know that the blue mushroom works. Our mushroom lamp, good stuff. Get it out there. Can hide behind. And the mushroom lamp can also hide in here. Now, the mushroom lamp is really, really weird. And it actually kills me. Because if you bury it... And I'm also going to have to dig out here. Right. So... You can kind of see the problem that I'm seeing right now if I just jump there. So, the bottom of the mushroom doesn't actually touch down on the, like on either. So it doesn't reach the top of the one the level that I'm standing on, and it doesn't reach the top or the bottom of the one below it. It's in between, and that kills me. Absolutely kills me every single time. But not to worry, because you can do, if I go place item 193. Oh, wrong. Hold on. But can someone please, just in the chat, just say how proud of me that I didn't even have to look these codes up right now. I'm just doing it. Oh, yep. All right, all right. I'm checking. Okay. I will do that in just a tick. So we can sort of hide it like that, but it's less... All right. I'm going to chuck that there. I'm going to chuck that there. Also, you can hide floor lamps around... Oh, same trick used for illuminating the corals. I only read half of that. I'm so sorry. All right. So, we've got the glowing mushrooms in, and if we just... Bear with me. To kind of show that these are growing around each other. Now, picture... I know it's difficult right now. Picture that it is... Like, there's going to be flowers, more bushes. I don't really want you to be able to see through. But yeah. You're here saying, how many streams did you miss that she's slinging out codes and all now? Only a couple. Only a couple. Alrighty. How do we feel about this as a fantasy sort of walk? I low-key love that. To be fair, I think the last two streams on this island were vanilla, and then there was a whole bunch before that where I was using dev commands. Does this tree need to be down one more, I think? You actually love this? I think I do too. I think I do too. Does it actually go any lower? Place item 193. Oh, beautiful. That's so much better. That's so much better. Good morning, Shelley. Should I say Thelly? I really love that. And then to, again, proof of concept, some light. So we could try green. That's really subtle. Too creative to be vanilla only. Sometimes it's hard because there's like all of this stuff. It's brand spanking new. And I can't get it yet without sleeping all the way until fall. This light's offering sweet nothing. What about red? Oh, red's probably the best bet there, actually. Because it's like, if I could do this in vanilla, if I had this many bottle trees in vanilla, I would do it. Let's do... Oh, look at that! Like I say to everyone playing any game, it is your game. You play your game how you want to play it. Don't let anyone dictate how you find enjoyment in playing games. Do you know, Benny, I was hyping myself up for this stream being like, oh man, I'm going to cop so much flack. And then I actually like had a reel in my head of you saying those exact things. I'm going to do a milk cap there. But I am going to keep it the glowing mushroom. Aren't you glad you have the entire island to work with? That's so mushroom to build. Absolutely. I'm going to bury that there. And I'm going to bury this and another bottle tree here. And I agree with what you say so much. Is my creative talents up for hire? You need help with cleaning up your island. Are you talking to me or Benny? Because like, there's no creative talents here. I've osmosis. That's a word. Straight from Benny, actually. Big fan. Place item. There we go. That's not as bushy as I would like, but that's okay. I could probably have... I've really shoehorned my way in here. Let's grab some bush. Have you guys seen the new bush textures? I'm in love with it. Oh, that's probably too close, actually. I do want it there. He's welcome anywhere. Do you know why? Because he's a talent. He's so amazing. Next day change. Oh, actually. Before it goes late. Oh, love it. Okay. Next day change. Look at all this coding. You know what? James Benden could never. Maybe I should code Dinkum. I could do it. That's a complete joke. He 100% could. Okay, so that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I like that. Now, here's the thing. I'd have to, like, do... Here's where I'm really going to need you guys. So let's... Where is it? Here. Is this... I actually think this might be a nighttime build now that I'm looking at it. I can design a rug. I can shove... Can I design a rug? I can shove anything under. Listen, listen. You need to water your face? That's no worries. Actually, if everyone could collectively shower for me tonight, because I don't think I'm going to be able to shower tonight. We have no hot water. I don't like this. I don't think. Or it's going to need a metric ton more foliage around it. Before I make a mistake, let's chuck that there. Actually, I think there's probably where I'm going to want it. But this, I'm hoping, will be really, really cute. And it's like, this whole style, the fantasy style, is right up my alley. Because it's like, it's just a whole bunch of bushes and trees. And it's all willy-nilly. There's no sort of like... No, you can't really place wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just what feels natural. So if I do this fella, and let's get rid of all that. And it's completely up to interpretation for taste and yada, yada, yada. We need ferns. Summer lilies, actually, is what I'm going to put right here. Good morning, Sarah. You're up early. All right, so let's do a couple of these fellas. Oh, it would be a work day for you, because she's a working woman now, earning that coin. What an absolute queen. We stan it so much. Alrighty. How are we feeling about that? Do we like this little mud walk, or am I... Maybe I should try with these. So this is like option 1. Bearing in mind, this will be bush heavy, tree heavy, anything to kind of cover what you can see there. I'm really good. How are you? Actually, do you guys want to see what's new in the game? A little bit before I get too carried away. I'm going to sleep. I want to show you guys some cool stuff in the game. It's literally just come out today. So, when it loads. And I'm absolutely, I'm so chuffed. I'm just going to shove like everything here. You're tired? It's tough like that. And it never ends. Just never ever stops. But listen, look at this. All right. So we have, you see, the plat pie. Look at it. It's poo. Where's that camera, actually? So James himself said that he was really proud of himself for this one. So this is direct to you from James. Look, this is now what will come out of Pleat's bottoms. How cool is that? And it's actually quicker in the fertilizer thing. And then outside of that, we have 3 new weapons. We got a Kenny and game. So we have the battle broom. Looks like a rose, doesn't it? How old are your kids again? That's how many years you've been tired. Sarah's probably much the same. Look at that. So that's 1. And then we have the balloon sword. How cool is that? Does that actually have any stats? 15. I don't have another thing. How neat is this? Can you hear that? Absolutely obsessed with it. And then this is the coolest thing ever. I hope I've got the Blastoid. Blastoad. So for the broom, you can't place it because it is a weapon, but you can drop it. And theoretically, because it is a weapon, it shouldn't despawn. So that will say, stay there. What I'd really love is to be able to like prop it up against stuff, you know, like if you have, you know how when you put something down, do I have something to put down? I don't. But like when you put something down, you can have it directional. So like if you just had the broom leaning from one side, you could choose like the directional way on which you want to angle it. That would be pretty neat. Look at us. Never happy. Listen to me. He literally like just added this in and I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if like you could do literally anything else with it? Oh my word. This thing is, okay, hold on. We need to have, you guys need to have a close look at this. Look at its face. I think actually James Bendon should have consulted me before using my face claim like this. Oh my word. Isn't that nuts? Does that set off your like trypophobia love with its like back? That's you. That's what I say. That's you. What does the toad do? This is the cool thing. Ready? How cool is that? Isn't that so neat? We need a Kenyan game for Dinkum lore in Australian pop culture, right? Absolutely. This will stun creatures the whole time they're in it. I think it was like 25 seconds. Mention Ted. Yes. So, the first one, the poo, you get from the pleep. So if you've got pleeps, it will just start pooing these out. The other 3 items are weapons that you get from Ted. So we're going to build this a little bit longer. And then once it hits midday, then we'll go looking for Ted. It is a one-time use. Yeah, I think it's like a bomb. I don't think. I know it's like a bomb. It looks like a bomb. So I think it's so neat, so cool. It actually uses the toad skins, and I think it's so cool that we have like a reason for toad skins as well. It's chef's kiss. Kiss. All right. So I didn't put them away. Bless my cotton socks. So we're just going to like put a little bit of this here, a little bit of that there. Mostly going to be this. Probably not that one. Great use of the toad skins, right? It reminds me of Shrek. Is what it reminds me of, like when they blow it up. Bit more of that. Okay. So, does that look better? I do want to set time. 22. We could probably go looking for Ted now. How are we liking that as a pathway? Onions have layers, right? Can it stun others in PvP? I'm not actually sure. I have not tried. What about cake? Cake has layers. Everybody loves cake. I think the red light with these yellow morels, so pretty. And with that, I think we should have like another yellow morel little cluster like that over here. But I'm actually going to see if we can spot Ted anywhere. Parfait. I don't think I've ever had it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Let's keep an eye out for... Oh, what an absolute king. He's usually so difficult to find. All right, Sam, you ready for this? So, we talked to Ted Selly here. You think Donkey talks about Parfait? He does. So we want to buy... Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, don't watch that part, Sam. That's not the important part. Can you make me something? Oh, listen. Okay, we're going to start with the Blastoid. The Blastoad. So 4 toad skins, 4 jellies, a flame sack, a thunder sack, and a wooden torch. But it makes 4, which isn't too bad. The balloon sword. Good morning, Virginia. How are you? I'm really well, thank you. The balloon sword. Look at this. 8 ruby shards. He is having a laugh. You need 8 tongues, so we finally have a use for the tongues now. And 4 iron bars. I would like to know where the iron is going in to this. But yes. And then here, you guys think that's expensive? Wait till you check out the battle broom. Look at that. Look at what it costs to make. You need a Spinifex tuff, Spinifex resin, bottle tree wood. You need 8 bottle tree wood. Hey, girly gamer. How are you? It's so lovely to see you. And mango sticks and iron bars, which that's whatever it is, you know. But the bottle tree wood, oh, that's absolutely brutal. And I mean, this in particular, the battle broom, I think a lot of people will be using for decoration because it's so pretty, it's so detailed, and it won't despawn. And the fact that it uses bottle tree wood, unreal. Unreal. So absolutely spewing about that. I can't believe I spawned in a heli just for that. Just for that. Like, look how literally crossed a river. So some really, really cool stuff with that. And some cool stuff here. So he wants us to cut down the bottle trees. Does that mean he's going to give us more seeds now? I hope so, but I just don't know. Anyone in chat selling bottle tree wood? Right? Right? I'm like, oh my word. Listen, I've got half a mind to think that he's having a laugh. You know, that I don't think it's going to be that expensive for long, or there's going to be an easier way to get the bottle tree wood. Oh, thank you so much, Virginia. That's so lovely. And welcome in, Marie. It's so lovely to see you. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bury this a little bit. Oh, it's late. I don't know how far I want to go. So place, item 6 and a 9. Oh, I think that was perfect what I wanted. It was. Look at that. Stunning. You hate cutting down bottle trees? Yeah. And you had to you would have had to clear like almost the whole map for New York City. That is just such an insane build. If you haven't checked out Girly Gamer, which I assume all of you here have, she's mental in what she builds. So fantastic. I think I should have the link set up for her now. And I think it's just Gigi. I might sleep. Here's a hack. Place items, several bottle trees, cut them down, and voila. Yeah, there you go. I would love to do that, Gigi. That would be amazing. Like, that's such an honor. Absolutely. it would... I have no idea what I'm doing. By the way, I can't build structures, but I will try my darndest. I'll do my best. There you go. I have a chicken. Is that for me or Misty? It would be a big help. Oh, I bet. Especially after you had to build twice. I would have been livid. I mean, like, as a viewer, I was not upset at all because I'm like, awesome. It's actually really fantastic to watch you build anything. But as a player, my heart broke for you because that would have really sucked. I might actually have to squiz for this one. 5 for 1. Okay. Place item 5 for 1. Oh, I think that was a little too high. Could also just build up around it. If I do it there as well, maybe? Like here? No, that's not right. I think that needs a bush. All my stuff's away. Of course it is. Why would I have it ready? No, you're too lovely. Honestly, I like, that's such, because I consider it like your baby, you know, like this really incredible thing that you've just created. And it's massive. It's so awe-inspiring. What don't I need? Poo, rock. What don't I need? Bottle tree wood. Ironically. Actually, we both have one now. Oh, that's so awesome. I humbly request all of the photos. Let's get some bushes in here. But theoretically, this should be the vibe the whole way. I want it like really lush and fantasy. The shower is warm. No, don't lie to me. You don't know what warm is. This man would sweat in the Arctic. You all? It's warm. Rubbish. It looks cool so far. Thank you. This is where I feel most comfortable, is all these nature builds. It feels cool. We'll get some flowers and stuff. I think just behind here we need, like, because I want the bush of the tree, not the trunk of the tree. And I've got to be careful. You're going to need to recruit me to build something like this on your Grand Canyon build. Yes. Yes, we've been meaning to do that. Yes, I really want to do that, actually. Police item. What am I looking for? 193. Another bush. We need more bushy trees. Have you guys seen the new pine trees texture? That's not the pine tree. The new pine tree looks really, really good. If I spawn in bottle trees and then somehow it lags in players' inventory when they visit, is it really breaking the rules? No, absolutely not. Like, I cannot be held responsible for game lag. You know, I'm just a regular player. I don't know anything about coding. Can't be my fault if you happen to live with a whole inventory of bottlewood trees. It probably duplicated. Not my fault. Alrighty. I think this also needs to come up. Her Grand Canyon build would look so good with all the new mushrooms. That's still one of my favorite series on your channel, Sarah. That was one of the first things I watched on your channel, was that Grand Canyon build. And it was just absolutely stunning. It still is. A stunning piece of work. What am I chasing? Pumpkin soup, maybe? I'm so in awe of just everybody in this community. And it's like, yeah, everybody is so dang talented. And like, everyone's so nice about it too. Like, it could be so easy to just be an asshole and be like, oh, well, yeah, I'm actually like a world-class designer, yada, 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 you know? But like, people aren't. They're just really, really lovely. I'm obsessed with this community. And so nice. They are. No worries, love. I hope your reading goes well. You've done a lot today. I'm really proud of you. I don't know how big I want to go, but I probably do want like a little alcove in here to walk in. We might even do like a fairy ring in here. Might be cute. So if we build all of this up, and see, this is exactly why we're doing dev commands right now. This isn't, I don't think this is a build that's catered to vanilla building. It's just not. Don't get me wrong. I love vanilla playing and stuff like that. But sometimes you just gotta break the rules. Here we go. So, where am I looking? Probably like here, I think. You were bored the other night and you may have started the massive hotel build. You wish James would hurry and push this update out so we can all get together again. That would be lovely. I can have Rise side. Yeah, cheers. You can have my bed, Benny. If I can have your shower. So, please pray for me. I will be the stinky one. All right, that's probably, I don't want to go too high, but I do want it to be very clearly like a sunken path in it. So we've already got sort of a sunken path happening. So I think the smart thing to do would actually be to move this back. That's probably the clever thing to do. Here we go. Actually, yeah, are you in the experimental mode, Shelley? I'm not actually sure. Oh. I'm surprised Jesse's not checking out the experimental. I 100% thought this would be right up his alley. So, this side needs to come up as well. All the way up. I am going to make it a bit of a clearing. So if we're walking across, you can kind of get a hint of it, but not too much. And of course, there's going to be flowers, trees, bushes, all sorts of things on top. There we go. Let's, I reckon, honestly, Shelley, it's so good. I'm really just impressed at your willpower right now. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Ooh, there. So if that goes all the way up there, maybe up one more, I reckon. Oh, I didn't want that there. So one more, and then we'll start putting in more and more of the thing. And we'll have like the pergolas, I think, similar to Franklin's build. I think will be really neat. That should go there. And that will follow all the way through. This needs to come up. Probably up all the way. Please correct me if you're wrong, but just say said he has a few tours and collabs to do before he jumps on experimental. Oh, that could be it. I don't get to just say stuff at all. Like, it's so difficult because he streams at like 2 a.m. for me now. I don't know if there's like new daylight savings or something, but it's so difficult to keep up. And it's such a pity because I love just say stuff. And I do go back and watch sometimes, but when I'm awake and through the day, there's like usually everybody else is streaming. There's always somebody streaming every bloody second of every day, and there's just not enough time to go and visit them all, which sucks because I love this community so much. You've got 3 cats laying on you and your core body temp is now level Inferno. But that's a blessing. How beautiful. So, I think back here could use some work, though I'm not actually sure how to kind of work it. Probably, I think this should be in the water. Place item 750. That one should be in the water. And on the other side, for sure. Blessing, curse, potato, potato. Listen, you're not wrong. Multi-monitors is how you watch everyone. Sometimes I have 3 to 4 streams running at the same time. Actually, I think we do the same thing, Shelley, because you and I were in 2 different chats today. And I was like, wow, we just operate at the same level. I can't do it when I'm working in the office because I've only got access to the one screen. But yeah, today was like that for me. Hey, Sashalis, how you going? Oh, I really appreciate you, love, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. All right, let's dig this out. What I should have done is use the dirt for all the burying of trees to build up everything. Oh, you know what? This new job sucks. I vote you quit. But I'm so glad that you're happy and having a lovely time. You so deserve it. Okay, so place item 193. And hear me out. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, guess what? I think James has been really sneaky. He took out the Jackaroo wand. I saw that today. It takes so much getting used to having a schedule again. But you're thankful that you do. Same. Absolutely same. You're going to need it. Oh, I'm so sorry that you've had a rough day. I hope it improves, love. But an early night sounds like just what the doctor ordered. Is that enough to hide it? It's not. I'm gonna have to dirt print that spot up. Right, same. I was so spewing when I saw that. I was like, oh man, that was so cool. Thank you. She should be a command. It might just be Sasha. So if I, like that, it might be that. There we go. Of course, I had to watch you try everything else first. And I'm like, you know what? Now I'll step in. Now's the moment. Now's my time to shine. Let's chuck in a couple of extra mushrooms. I think I'm going to do the slippery jacks here. So if we get the lamp. Oh, I love this lamp so much. It's so cute. New list. That should be, so that document, Shelley, should stay updated. Like the office, I think the technical office term is a living document. Because you can't just say, oh, you can edit it live. Hey, Helena, welcome in. How are you? I'm going to try and group them all together as much as I can. I think that's the way to go. And this probably needs, that needs to go, that needs to go. I think that needs a rock there and there, but these need to be like the small ones. And so it kind of looks like the rocky mushrooms. I think. And then theoretically, we should be able to. I'm going to set the time to dark Set time 22. So we can see what sort of lighting we need. Because we certainly need something. I'm going to try the green. I don't think the green's the vibe. Maybe blue? I don't want to use red too much because we've already got red for that, for the yellow mushroom here, which I think really makes it pop. But I don't want to do it for every mushroom. The blue's good. I don't hate the blue there. You get up so early for this. I really appreciate you. I don't know if it's specifically for this, but I know you get up really early and I can't express how much I appreciate you. There we go. I think that looks okay. And if we get a... I think here, I don't want it too close, but if we bury a jacaranda, that's going to be really, really cute. Because that's going to be purple and really fantasy because there's not a lot of color happening over here. But we have to go down way deep. So deep. Let's go. How? Surely, I think that might be build limit there. I also need you guys to know, so for those who weren't in the stream last night, oh, that might be it. That one. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Do we love that? But yeah, for those who weren't in the stream last night, how are we feeling about this new mic? Is it nice and crisp? Because I got to tell you, I'm absolutely loving it. I love that so much. I can't even express. Yeah, you like it? I think it needs grass for sure. Probably tropical. I'm just going to get... Oh, heaven forbid. That mushroom. Isn't the mushroom so cute? I'm so grateful that he did all of these like in the big lights. So if we get some... Just some green happening up around there too. That looks so... I love that. I'm so obsessed with that. I can't even deal with it. And we'll get a couple of the big trees happening back here. So that was 750. Big tree there. Big tree behind. Big tree there. And then... Let's set time. I'm going to try just 20. So we can still get dark, but it's not going to... We can still get the lighting, but it's not going to send me right to bed. Yeah, absolutely, Marie, because it's so good. You want the glow mushrooms, a basket, please, and as a hat. It's like, yeah, because these are adorable. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's usually where my glider is. That would be so cute because, like, look at them, the way that they... I feel like they have a tighter... Hold on. One moment, please, because I don't know how to explain it, so I'm just getting this fella on. So, like, the top of the mushroom is tighter down like that. So, like, the morel's like that, and then your green one's like a little bit wider, and then the rest are kind of like that. And so that's the difference I love. Tighter cap, thank you. I had to show it. I talk with my hands so much. But yes, a tighter cap, and it would be absolutely amazing. I'm so inspired right now. So here, I think what we should do. So we use the slippery jacks. I'm going to use the field mushrooms because they're similar, but different field mushrooms here. There's another word, but cap is the most appropriate at the moment. Yes. So this is the lamp. So they're not dissimilar. I'm actually going to put this one higher. We're going to put the stool, which these, absolutely adorable. Love it. A work of art. That's the lamp. Mushroom. And probably mushroom here. These ones I think need a bit more mushroom around it. I don't want this dirt piece. So we're going to bury that. This and this. This needs to be not you, that one. A nice big bushy tree as you're walking through it. For sure. And then we need a couple more rocks. Again, so gutted about the Dracaroo wand. And I wonder when he's done it. And if he's just been sitting there like, I wonder how long it'll take them to notice. It's like, it's now. I've noticed now. Can you use the fertilizer on the glowing mushrooms? That's a brilliant question. I actually don't know. I've not tried. I don't think so because I haven't seen an item in the game. But it would be really neat. So if I chuck that there. Let's get, just before we sleep, I think I want some, let's bury some bushes. Gonna bury a bush there. I think maybe a summer lily here. You put a post in suggestions to bring it back. It's labeled Jackaroo wand. Yeah, it's 100% not in there unless he's called it something else, but I can't see it. You can place the frog head piece next to the mushrooms or in the water to convey frogs. Oh, brilliant. Yes. Yes, yes. I saw Spec doing that. And I told myself to remember that she did that because I thought it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. And I've forgotten. All right, and that there. All right. So let's sleep and we'll check that glowing mushroom. So the advanced crafting table has replaced the inventory item that was the Jackaroo wand. Oh, okay. Man. My pocket's full. All right, so if we go through, it's not looking good. Yeah. I wasn't, like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, just disappointed. What was the purpose of the Jackaroo wand again? It just sent you, if it would do like as a little ring, and if you stood in the middle and jumped, it sent you flying like so high. It was the coolest thing. Alrighty. So I feel like that's kind of one half. What we do need, I can get rid of this. That is such a bummer. I mean, maybe he will add it. Like, it's kind of weird to have every other mushroom as like an item, but not that, you know? But I mean, also, oh, that's not what I meant to do. What one was I wearing? This one. That's the stool. This one. Heaven forbid. That was so much more difficult than it needed to be. So if I... There. Is that cute? Or is that cute? You've never actually... It took me so long to work out what to do with it. I don't even think I did. Somebody told me. So you wonder if the Jackaroo wand you have has disappeared then. I had that same thought. I'll have to check the Do or Die island. They all look the same. The mushrooms. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Yeah, it's adorable. I wish I could claim credit for this. But, you know, I'm not that smart. That's just absolutely genius. So, theoretically, we're going to have the same sort of design there. But I think for the sake of just getting some more proof of concept down, yeah, we could keep trying new things. Not disappeared. You'd think it would be replaced with the advanced crafting table if it was placed in a box. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Maybe we have a quick little look closer to the end of the stream. Here we go. Let's get some of this. So, I think I actually want this area, as it's quite a large clearing. I think I want this to be like a fairy ring, which is just like a circle of mushrooms. So let's make it a little bit bigger. We'll have this. Might do something more there. Worry about that in a second. Don't forget to detail your waterways, like using reeds, sugar canes. Yes. Yeah. All of that will come, I think, shortly. But I do want just a little bit more fantasy stuff, I think. Just something we haven't seen before, or that I personally haven't seen. Doesn't mean it hasn't been done. I just haven't seen it. What mushroom, if you had to guess, right, all these flowers everywhere, because it's bloody spring. But what mushroom says to you fairy ring? Because I low-key feel like it's the field one, but I am willing to hear differing opinions. It's happened before when items were removed from game, but the inventory item became a dink voucher. Oh, okay. I had no idea. I think, where is it? The field mushroom. I reckon these ones are going to be the way to go, if I'm being honest. It's, it screams the most fairy to me. Actually, what I think we might do, here we go, executive decision. Because these two are similar, I might do, let's go, like, try and make it, oh, that's a big circle. This has to go. A lot bigger than I thought. Google Images says the white ones. Only the white ones? If I did the slippery jacks as well, does that scream fairy to you guys, or not really? All right, let's move this back a little bit more. A little bit further. Oh. Okay. That'll do for there. So if I just continue on, because at the moment I've got the two. And there. Can you do a mixture of two to add color and contrast? That's what I think I'm doing. So at the moment I've got the field mushroom and the slippery jack, because I just thought they're similar enough to be considered all part of the same ring. I might have to actually do them a bit closer together. But they're also like different enough to have, to add just a little bit of variation. Got there, that one there. Or that one might be a little bit too odd placed. I think it actually needs to go there. Or that circle. This, that's too big. Is that too big? I feel like that's too big. I don't feel like you get the actual effect of the circle. Let's get this in a bit closer. Back a couple. There. That's probably more, it's not exactly a circle, which is a big problem because fairy circles are just an absolute circle, which is really weird to see in nature, like perfect stuff like that. Really weird to see. That kind of says that one needs to go out a little bit more. Can I add in the red cap between them for contrast? I could. So if let's grab that one. Contrast. In that one for contrast. That one for contrast. I can't believe this is using almost 100% of my brain power right now. That's... Hold on. Something ain't mathin' right. That needs to go there. But that needs to go here for contrast. Back for contrast. This is so hard. Can someone please inform you of the law of fairy rings? Your knowledge so far is all from the 2008 Tinkerbell film. Well, I haven't a clue, if I'm being honest. I just know that it's like a ring of mushrooms and that they're called fairy rings. And that's 100% the only reason why I'm putting this in. It's that one, that's the problem. That one needs to come forward. Oh, bugger. Why is it so hard to do a circle? I feel like this is a lot harder than it should be. They're almost like too wide out. So they're contrast. Maybe. Is that circly enough? All right. You know what? I'm just going to bury it. We're going to go for it. See what happens. Ooh. Oh, actually. Oh, no, that one's fine. That one's fine there. This one is okay there. I'm wondering if it's worth putting it one back. See, just eyeballing this is really hard. That needs to be there. And I think here, probably. I think I like that rounded shape. That's rounded a lot better. Actually, there you go. See, all you had to do was just start. That's my motto. Just start. There. And it's probably difficult to see now because of all the other ones. I think I should be able to just pick them up. Not that one. How's that? That's not too bad, a circle. If we can picture that it would be like brown in the middle. A fairy ring's... I'm going to have a quick Google search. Hold on. A fairy ring. It is grassy in the middle. It's pretty condensed. I think what we could also do, like instead of that one, we could put in this one. Right? We could do that. Hey, Shaylee. A fairy ring. What's this about a fairy ring? That I'm doing my best to kind of work out how to actually do it. I know it's probably tempting to be like, wow, is that your best? But listen, yes. Yes, it is. That one could be that. I feel like there needs to be two together to actually truly balance it out. There we go. That's pretty neat, right? We pick up all of these. You just woke up? You ain't got cheek? How's your sleep? I know it's been an absolute rough day for you. So I'm glad you're getting some rest. A fairy ring is a natural occurrence of mushrooms growing in a circle in nature, usually tightly clustered together. With that in mind, should I move these a bit closer, or is this enough to see that it's a fairy ring? What I would really love is some fantasy grass now. Let's... Tightly clustered together. Is that what I said? I thought you just said that you didn't have cheek. Yes, thank you for that, Shelley. All right. Let's keep it going. So, with that in mind, here's probably our natural walking path. We probably want to... Do we want to walk through it? Have the path go through this? Or around? We could go through or around. Which are leaves in the game? That would be perfect. Oh, right? Leaves. That would be amazing. You have two chicks, okay? They're called part of my face. You sneaky little bugger. No. That's actually not what I wanted to do. But... Where is it there? Have the path go around, you reckon? This will all need to come back. That's probably not the worst thing in the world anyway. When we think about it, the whole plan is to have this whole island like a fantasy-esque island. It's going to take some time. We're an hour and a half in, and like, that's all we've done, really. They usually go around a large tree, so I could put a large pine in the middle. Okay. I don't actually know the code for a large pine. Oh. But I do know the code. If I can have the right thing. For a pine tree. So roughly around the middle is like here. Place, item 136. And then we could just use some fertilizer on him. And that will grow it. Maybe bury it down so the limbs are close to the ground. Okay. I should have read that first. So let's get that happening back here. Maybe a bit. How many do we reckon? Around 3? Let's... Oh. So let's go that. Enter. If I just put it there, the fertilizer there, is that going to be enough fertilizer? Surely. That's full. I want to sleep and see what that looks like before I get too carried away with everything all around it. And I'm wondering if we also have the option of putting in like rocks and stuff. So, oh, that's pretty big. Oh, look at that. 3 was perfect. Do we love this? I think I kind of really like it. And what I think I'm going to do, so most everything I'm going to put the tropical grass down, right? But I think for the case of the fairy ring, it should be fur. All the way around to really give it like that otherworldly kind of type thing when it like the grass is just slightly different. Definitely on Shaylee. Oh, we got our electricity bill and it was not kind at all. I was like, well, that was really rude. So such is life. But it's 100% almost like almost totally the aircon. Because I'm a changed woman now, and I can't help but feel like this is like Ben's fault. He's acclimatized me, you know, but like I'm now used to the cold all because of him. You like it, Benny? That's so good. So another option is to build the fairy ring in front of the tree base. Oh, so like really, really close all the way around. Because I mean, when you just look at it like this, you can't rightly tell that it's a fairy ring. Can you? It's really pretty, but would you say like fairy ring? You might. You very well might. Let's... All of this is going to be slightly built up. There we go. So if I go like this, all the way around. So just ever so slightly built. You sent me a picture? Okay, let's have a look at him. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Why can't we have leaves? Okay. So that's... So what she kind of sent, because I don't have my OBS set up yet to show pictures like that, is it's kind of like a fairy ring. So the fairy ring was intact, the circle, but the tree was like off to the side, which isn't a bad option. Hey, Crystal, how you going? You're finding you're doing well with the aircon, sleep and health-wise, but once you start getting a bit too warm, your health issues kick in. Honestly, like, you got to look after yourself. So if being cool is right, be cool. I wonder, why don't we, let's just sit on it for a second. Let's build up around it. And that might have us changing our mind. So I do want this. I do want the path to kind of like have a mix of going like up, down, yada, yada, yada. You're always cool. Listen, you're not wrong. But let's... That one needs to go here, I think. You really need to head to work, but we'll be back when I get there. No worries. I hope you have a safe trip to work. Look after yourself. And drive safe. Let's go. I might get rid of this grass seed. And we're going to put the tropical down. Because that's what we want. This will look really pretty when it's done, I think. Will it ever be done? I don't know. But it will be damn pretty when it is. Alright. Let's go there. It's actually proper boiling in this room. Oh, I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, don't make a big bang. I'm just going to be a second. I'm going to open the door and let some fresh air in. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that might just cool things down just a smidge. Because it's 10:30 p.m. and it's 20 degrees right now. It's just really hot. Which is probably a blessing in disguise, because if you weren't here when I said it, we don't have any hot water. And I'm like, oh, cool. Neat. Love that. So, theoretically, right, this going round, I love this grass so much. All right, let's leave it at that for now. So, theoretically, you should just kind of like walk up and around, continue walking around, right? Theoretically. Yes. I think that's what we should do. I am going to grass up this area, and I have something in mind. So I know something that I really wanted was, let's just eat a little bit more. I do want to go like step up and go over a little, like a bridge over a little walkway sort of thing. So I think what we should do is up here we'll have some water, roughly in that. And the water will flow down. And the water will flow down. And this is going to be built up either side. It's going to be really, really cute, I think. But this needs to be built out a little bit more this way. Hey, Nancy, how you going? I hope you're having a lovely day. Oh. So, theoretically, let's map out the path. Let's map it out with this because it's easier to lift this up. So you'd kind of like walk along here, and I might just have you go like maybe curve straight, if you can decipher that. So we're going to curve over here. Not ideal. A little bit over a smidge more. We've got plenty of room, and we can build up all the way across. Hey Riley, how you going? How was your day? I hope you had a really lovely day. Technically yesterday, I think it is. I know theoretically time zones exist, but it still baffles my mind. Okay. So, and here's where we need to be really, really clever with how we're doing it. So, what we need, not you, not you, not you. Actually, Riley, how much? So it's probably, you would be, what, like close to lunchtime right now? No. You'd be just waking up. Lunchtime is just so straight. So that's at a couple of hours. So you'd be close to just waking up. Have you seen the new stuff yet? And or would you like to? Hey, Kimmy, how you going? Welcome in, little tiger. 6:30 a.m. Outrageous. You've been up for an hour, so you got up at 5:30? Are you crazy? Absolutely nuts. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. The path comes up here, and then a little bridge over there. That's what I'm thinking. You went to bed early last night on your birthday. Big day. It's 12:30 in the afternoon UK time, so you're only about 10 hours behind me, because it's currently 10:30 p.m. right now. Nice and late. We love to see it. You saw very little on reefs. Okay, yes. I'm so excited. So I am just going to pull it out of the dev menu here. But once I just get rid of all of this, yada, 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 all this fun stuff, cool. Alrighty. So the first thing that we need to see is, and I'm going to need this out, is the plat pie. Look at this. So now when pleeps poo, that's what you're going to get. So let's get a nice good look at him. I'm really good, little tiger. How are you? You best be off to bed. Nearly midnight? Yeah, it'd be late for you. Nearly midnight, as you just said. Have a lovely sleep, Sam. Thank you for everything. So you can put these in the fertilizer, and you'll put 4 in the fertilizer, and they no longer take overnight to do. So that's so cool. Then we have, okay, this is so cool. Look at this. It's a balloon sword. How nuts is that? And can you hear that? Oh, I'm absolutely obsessed with this. It's so expensive though. You're not going to believe it. It's a balloon sword, right? Just to have a little guess at what is required to make it. I'll tell you, it's 8 ruby shards. 8 ruby shards for this bad boy. It's 8 ruby shards and 8 tongues from the undergrove frillies. So the glowing frillies, or the technical term. And you get this from Ted Selly. All this stuff that I'm just about to show you, aside from the poo, is you get from Ted Selly. So that's one. Then we have, I'm going to pull both of these out at the same time because they're so cool. Okay. Then we have the battle broom, which is really, really neat. And I'm going to zoom in on this because look how much detail is in that. That's so nuts. Like, James has well and truly outdone himself. Hang on. Those bristles are sideways. Never mind, he did a terrible job. Who am I to compliment a man? No, this is so pretty. I love it. And then we have the blast toad. Have you seen this? Oh, let's have a look at its face. That is so cursed. Just like, I love it so much. It reminds me of Shrek when they blow up the toad and the snake and they make balloon animals and give it to each other. That's what it reminds me of. But have you seen what it does? Look at this. You chuck it down. Pew! And all these bubbles and stuff will stun all the creatures in that, like, in this zone kind of thing for 25 seconds. Oh, do I not have a command for you, little tiger? Remind me that I need to set that up. Don't disrespect Shrek like that. You're not wrong. You did see Reach use that on the Alpha Jackaroo. Oh, I missed that. Oh, that's so cool though. Like, absolutely nuts. I'm obsessed with it. It's so neat. So there are all the new things. The biggest thing is the battle broom. Did you see what you actually need to make the battle broom? You need bottle brush wood. 8 of them. So like, that's so much bottle brush. So surely there's going to be a better way for that. Because it's like, it has the same stats as the shovel, the battle shovel, which is really cool. Here we go. So I want the mossy. It's absolutely neat. But I think a lot of people are going to be using it for decoration and stuff like that, like kind of just chucking it around workstation areas, because it does have that sort of vibe to it. It's really, really cute and pretty. I actually think I'm gonna go a brick bridge as, oh no, it's got that weird, what is it, this one. Let's hardwood. I'm gonna get rid of, what can I get rid of? You. What do we prefer, you guys? Do we prefer the hardwood bridge? Oh, I hate that it's doing that. So we've got the hardwood bridge, and then I actually don't think I hate the brick bridge for variety, because we do have the hardwood over there. Bearing in mind, like, that a lot of this will have like lily pillies or lily pads even in here. We're going to build up all the stuff, so it's not going to be so obvious the water doesn't go under it. But it'll still be like something. I don't think I mind brick, actually. I think I really like the brick for variety. And we know that variety is the spice of life, or so they tell us anyway. And that can go just somewhere around there. That can exist that way. This can exist this way. Bob's our uncle. All the finer details of water, like any sort of waterscaping, I think we'll leave until next time because it's just so much to go into that. But that's kind of, that's the walkway I want. Now, to get the same vibe. Rhymenora is a cinnamon of spice. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. Funny when people say that expression. Because yes, actually, he's my uncle. Oh, really? That's actually really cool. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do another set of yellow. And we're going to bury... I think we're going to bury the yellow ones again. So bury this. Let's move that back. And it has to be... It had to be 2 down. That was what covered it. So 2 down. The still's a bit funny. I might even... If I spread these out a little bit, picturing that the grass will change, there will be a lot more bushes and stuff around. So I know this is like a lot of yellow right in this one spot. It will change. So if I get rid of all this grass, and I reckon maybe another right in front of it. Bob was your dad. Hey, Captain. You always had questions for your mum. That's too funny. How was your birthday, by the way? I hope you had a lovely day too. I know it was your birthday really quite recently. Ash used to make Minecraft videos, and he had a character in there called Bob. And I think like Bob, was he the mayor, if I recall correctly? But yeah, he was so funny. So for everyone in chat, what is your version of completing Dinkum or finishing the game? I can't believe that hid that. I'm going to show that. So I couldn't tell you. Like, I think when you've exhausted all sort of like playability for your personal style out of it, because everyone plays differently, and I think that's a big thing to remember. So people who decorate a lot, I guess like myself, I might consider my island done, like this island done, when I've done the whole island. And I've done a really fair chunk of it. All of that has at least some sort of decoration in it. There's a lot of unfinished projects in there, but if I actually really just spent a good amount of time going and finishing everything, it wouldn't take as long as I thought it might. Probably take longer than I'd hope it would, but it wouldn't take as long as it could. So it's really just like this sort of like C section part to go. It's like if I consider that this is a fantasy island a little bit here, like little pockets of projects like that will keep me going for so long. I could be on this island for years, easy. But alternatively, there's nothing else for me to do game-wise. I've got all the NPCs unlocked. I could probably try and max out friendship if I cared about that. But I don't. And yeah, but like everything's sort of unlocked. I've played every aspect of the game. I could consider this island finished that way. So for me, decorating, I'm not finished with this island, and I won't be for a long time, but I could see how some other people would. Does that answer your question? I think the crux of it is how much playability is left inside of it for you. So if we go around here, we have that. I might put some more mushrooms here. And we haven't done the red ones, like a big cluster. Oh, we haven't actually done the milk ones. I might do the milk ones. Where's there? I'll do that. So, oh, that's gonna be so adorable. Dug down. Are you kidding me? Did you see that? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that for a second. That's fine to go. This can just go. I think it needs to be 2 down. But like, that's going to be absolutely adorable. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh, stunning. I do think if I chuck like a rock there to kind of hide that stem a little bit, how adorable is that? I love this game so, so much. You adore all the mushroom lights. They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, James has well and truly outdone himself. Actually, do you know what I think would be cool? Is if we staggered it. So, like, if I... Hold on. Get rid of this. Where did I dig? I think... Can it be that one? And do here. Another milk cap. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So stunning. And if I do a rock there and a rock there, that kind of looks like its own sort of cluster of rocks. I could theoretically... That's the stool. No, that sucks. Not that. Oh my word. I'm gonna put a third one. Why not? So, milk cap lamp. I'm not gonna put a third one. How do you make the mushroom lights? So, you need the blueprints, but if you've got a decent amount, like if you've been on your world for a while, it's gonna be really easy. Like, you should have blueprints already. But I don't even think I have it. Give me 2 seconds. Because at the moment, so I'm just dev commanding all of this in because I was just way too excited to build any of this. So let's grab some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a crafting table. Oh, see, so there's 2 of them. Interesting. You think your playthrough of Dinkum will be completed once Dinkum fully releases the game? Yet again, he's the kind of person that listens to the community and will add more in the future. He honestly, like, as game developers go, he single-handedly just the best, you know, like the way that he does listen to his community and interacts with the community and, you know, really actually cares what the community thinks about his game. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right that he will have like a lot to add in the future. So let's go into lights. So here they all here. And I think it's similar. So if we have a look at the glowing, it's a quartz and a glass bulb. Field mushroom, quartz and a glass bulb. So it's all very much the same as your normal mushroom lamp. That's so cool. I'm actually so chuffed that it spreads like that. Oh, I need to get some more stuff. Hey, look at this. He will not be able to find me. Let's go get him. Where would he be? He would be... I'm gonna need a glider. Here comes chaos. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is chaos incarnate. Wait, you don't have a ton of recipes on your newer island. Yeah. And I mean, that's going to be the main thing. Where did he go? He's just off doing his own willy-nilly helicopter. This Willy. You just joined my Discord? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll be sure to say hello. I will just make sure. I'm just checking something there. No, we're good. Where is he? Oh, Reepsy Poo. Way over in here. Where is he? Where could he be? I just have simply no idea where he is. If only there was a dressed man pointing, saying, here I am. If you see him, be sure to let me know. Can he make it? Oh, he can. Look at that. Hiya, Teeps. Thank you, Virginia. I hope you have a wonderful day. Isn't he? Look at him. Not one. I don't think he's wearing I was about to say undies. He's definitely wearing undies. I don't think he's wearing pants. Where are you going? Oh, he found the turkey exhibit. Jump on, Reeps. Absolute menace. Yeah, he's not. No, that's no pants. Oh. What an absolute menace. I'll have some shorts for you. Don't you even worry about it, Reeps. I got you, King. But you can come and have a look at what we're working on. It's all the way to the Eastern Island. Look at all those colors. Actually, when this is all built up, I think it's going to look really, really pretty. Look at me, even landing for you. Isn't this neat? Do we love this? I need to know. This blows my mind. Look at the way that these shelve. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? He's gone. Let's get him. I'll get you some shorts, Reeps. Here you go. You can cover yourself up like a respectable man. Oh, he needs... Oh, that's the actual stool. You need that one. It's Gargamel. It's Reepsamel. I've just realized. Come to check out Smurf Village. How pretty does this look at night with all the lights? I feel like this fairy ring needs some sunken lamps to really make it pop. Or even just some floor lights or something. Oh, is that approval? Is that approval from the one and only Reeps Gaming? Hi, Guffy. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, bless it. I need to... Is that one? It is. Oh, good grief. You are a character. What? He's gone. He's descended. Do you know what we should do? Is actually, we could play hide and seek. Because you could hide like one thing down. If I did... Wait a second. Look at this. Never mind. I was hoping you might be able to see like maybe two down. There you go. You can't even tell I'm a person. Look at that. I'm a mushroom. What are you talking about? Oh, that's so wonderful to hear, Guffy. Crystal's such a beautiful soul. I'm so grateful for her. Thank you so much, little tiger. Back with some breakfast. What absolute feast have you cooked today? See, you couldn't even tell this is me, right? But what a great game of hide and seek. Thank you. Now, what do you think of the build? Got him. It's Gargamel! Run! Where's his cat? I forget the cat's name. What's the cat's name in Smurfs? I think my favorite part, Reeves, is this here. So, like, that's my favorite part so far, is the purple with the slippery jack, slimy jack. The jack. That's my favorite part. And there's so much to go, like, with waterscaping and stuff like that. This whole little Azrael. I should know that. That's my cat's name. Gargamel. Yeah, that's the homie, the big fella. The tall one. You have not watched the Smurfs in forever. Neither have I, and now I have the strangest urge to. Is this you? Actually, where is it? Reaps Gaming. Wait, that dropped at my feet. Hold on. Look at that. Let's all just shake our heads. Your cats are fighting. Oh no. I thought they got along well. Is it play fighting? At my feet. No, listen. That was an accident. Perjury. Gargamel is the mean guy. Reapsamel is like, he's the nice one. But he's the tall one. Did you know the Jackaroo wand is gone? That fell at my feet. Listen. Reaps. Let me... Listen. That was so clearly at yours. That was so clearly at his. Your usual breakfast. That's the amount of effort that you go into breakfast, Crystal, is amazing. Amazing stuff. I think this should build up a wall around there. What do you think? Build up a wall. Eventually, what I really hope, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but when the mushrooms shrivel up, because you can only collect them in autumn at midday. So once midday hits, they all kind of shrivel up into like a brown mushroom. And I really, really want that, because I think we could build this really great kind of like dead area with like mangrove trees and stuff like that. Gee, I'm cooking. That's what I'm doing. Cooking with gas. Thanks so much for popping in. Have a lovely sleep. Have a lovely day at work tomorrow. Being the only one that actually works. Let's pop that down. Are you going to drop down there and disappear? Down the mushroom hole. You can make lava out of this. You could. That's genius. Absolute genius. He's dissolved into lava. You're so ready for a night off. Sometimes you just got to look after yourself. He is. Well, he was. He's gone now. Let's have a little sleep. Maybe you should get back into playing Dinkum. You beat Bandotail and now you need a new game to play. Absolutely. Dinkum is it. It's the best. I'm so obsessed with it. Wait, Bandotail. That's the League of Legends one. So is it has a actual like finish then? Because I saw Riley playing it. And I did have it on my wish list, but it not to sound bad, it low-key looked really, really hard, like just too hard for me. So I was like, well, never mind. That might look a bit strange. Or we might get away with that there. We're certainly going to need some bushes to kind of hide everything. But Bandotail looked really, really cute. And I love all the yordles. And I'm absolutely obsessed. Was he where I was doing it? Maybe? But yeah, out of curiosity, when I started streaming Dinkum, and you don't mean today, did I already have something on this island or was it empty? So yes, I already had quite a few things. The first thing that I started working on, oh, that's way too high. The first thing that I started working on was my quarry. And just for kind of posterity, have you seen the quarry? Because I'll give you a little look to kind of, this is like my main pride and joy, this quarry, and it's not too far away. So what I actually had, let's go through a walk through like memory lane. But all in this area was kind of like this wish-wash of like a town's kind of thing. Everything was placed sort of willy-nilly, and I was trying to work out how to place it all. This I built after I started streaming. This is the quarry, and this is the very first stream that I did, was what I was working on. It's come a long way since then. It took a couple of streams to really get it where I wanted it. But I think as well, I had Melvin's area built up as a video, but it wasn't released when I first started streaming. This orchard was in. This big walk wasn't. That only came in when the big trees came out. I think I had a farm set up over here. Where this campsite is just here, I had like your storage area and stuff like that. So a lot of it was built up, but it's also come a long way since I've started. It has a finish. It is very irritating and frustrating at times, but also you couldn't stop playing it. That sounds very on brand for League of Legends. This I'll work on slowly. This is going to be like a Jurassic Park themed zoo, which is what this pathing is. Like, it's designed to have like the Jeep on a track. There's me seeing the lamp for the first time. Yeah. So, little walk through memory lane. Well, maybe I will give Bandle a go. I'm a little bit miffed because it's like $40 or something Australian. And the way I like to kind of play games is like, not stop. Just keep going and going. Just absolutely milk the game for everything that it's worth. So let's go down. There's a lot of, if we consider this, like this area was all flat sort of thing. Oh, I should pick that up. This area here was all flat when I started the stream today. And we slowly, like, we've added in a river, this little walk, all these sort of things. It takes time. And it certainly takes longer when you're streaming. Or arguably, it takes longer and quicker because I feel motivated to keep building now that I'm streaming. Whereas before, I'd quite happily sit on an empty space and just let the idea percolate a little. But it's, yeah. Like, I spend so much time walking and faffing about and all of that it's just like, it just, yeah, takes a long time. Oh, thank you so much, Crystal. It's been a process. Thanks. You want to stream Dinkum yourself, but you're not sure if you should have something on your island first. Honestly, you could just do whatever you like. Because at the end of the day, Dinkum is a creative game. And I know that James he never said that it was a cozy game. Right, but it's so cozy to play. I love it. And it's in your hands how you play. And with that, I think comes this just great creative freedom. And that extends to your streams as well. How's that looking? Probably needs to go one more. Maybe even two. Like, that, yeah, extends to how you even want to present it. You're probably just knowing what to work on. You're not good at builds and decorating. I can see that. Like, you are. I think you are. I loved what you built the other day, but it also takes time and practice. Like, I've been streaming for a good couple of months now, but might even be 6 months. I don't really know how long, but it takes time to feel comfortable with building and stuff. Like, I'm only now feeling comfortable that, like, sometimes I can create a pretty build. And this style, what I'm doing right now, is what I like to build. This is where I feel comfiest building. I could not do what some of these other phenomenal builders do, like Girly Gamer and Serendipity and Reats to an extent. He doesn't do it a lot, but he does do some of it. And that's to print a building and decorate around it. I don't know how people do that. That to me is just so talented. But like, I would also quite happily sit here and work out how to make this look fantastical and all of that. You start to learn what it is that you can do. And even watching your Animal Crossing stuff, like, you're really great. What thing are you talking about, Rive? What did you make? You haven't played Dinkum in quite a while now. Maybe it was a while. Times have thrown object to me. But you decorated Rain's area. Ribs has done that quite a lot, actually. Has he? Yes. Okay. So in my mind, when I'm talking like Serendipity, so Serendipity is creating like this city of printed builds, and so is Girly Gamer. Whereas for Reaps, he creates these massive builds, and the printed builds are like incorporated in the build. So it's like, it's not the focal point. Does that make sense? So it's like, I feel like I'm making it sound bad. Like, it's not bad what he does. He's really, really talented. But like, it's a part of his build, not the focal point of it. It's actually proper disgusting how talented Reaps is. You shouldn't be that cool and that funny and that talented. You should leave some good traits for the rest of us. And I'm hoping he's already gone to bed and hasn't heard a word of that, because I'll be damned if that man gets a compliment and hears it. Oh, the greenhouse. Yeah. It was gorgeous. I loved it. So that kind of looks similar bushes growing together there. You have a problem getting started on your island, but once you get started, then you're fine. It just takes you so long to start terraforming. And I mean, it all depends on how you play as well, because like, I'm struggling with my new island because I don't have a lot of my skills unlocked, and I don't have a lot of like I don't have any power tools, so doing anything kind of really takes a long time. And I love to play. I get a lot of satisfaction out of just playing. But at the same time, I also, this game's changed me for decorating. I never used to like decorating, and now I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop. Yeah, Reaps and Jesse are really good at Dinkum. Jesse is phenomenal at Dinkum. It's so, again, that amount of talent should not be allowed in one person. Arguably, he does share it around. I'm so glad you made it to work. Like, do you know what blows my mind is like seeing all these people, like Riley, you're included in this, but like Riley and Jesse and Reaps, all of these people that I started watching before I started YouTube, and just like, and be able to talk to them and, you know, call as friends and colleagues and stuff like that's so baffling to me. I will not ever say that I'm in the same caliber as them, because they're just so phenomenal at what they do on a day-to-day basis. And not even just building and playing the game, but the way that they're so entertaining, and they're great streamers, you know, great personality. They're absolutely, like, I adore them so much, and I can't stress that enough. And it's just kind of like wild to me. Like, it's wild to me that you're here, Riley. You know, it helps that nobody else streams at this time. So if you're looking at streaming, now's a really good time. Nobody else is on. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Do you ever just get like filled with this just wave of gratitude, like for James, who's created this game, who probably even himself didn't think it would be like it is now, you know, because you don't ever expect something to be massive. No, I disagree with you both. That's, yeah, entertaining. So it's, yeah. I feel like, if I'm being honest, I'm still in this like wave of like imposter syndrome where I've been really struggling to, because I've been doing a lot of collabs and I've been really scared that I can't do this on my own anymore. It's genuinely been keeping me up, but you know, I think it's a bit like riding your bike. You get used to it. It's not what it used to be, but it's something. Hey Iris, how you going? There's some really good builders and decorators. I love watching everyone do their own style of how they build and design. Yes. Yes, and actually, I don't know why that specific sentence just triggered me for April Honey, but I was watching some of her Animal Crossing videos today, and I don't even like Animal Crossing, but I would watch that girl read a dictionary. She's phenomenal as well. You must be very entertaining because you have a lot of people in my chat for the amount of subscribers that you have right now. Yeah, listen. Also, it's the time. Nobody else is on. I've got this, like, this market cornered, this little pocket of time. Riley and I have decreed you are, so it is, we have spoken. Oh, dear. Oh, really? That's actually really comforting to hear, because I don't hear it. So you don't... Have you ever told a joke and you're around lots of people and nobody laughs, right? Nobody laughs and you're like, oh, well, guess I'll just fucking, you know, quit, whatever. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But like, yeah, because you just tell a joke, you don't know if it lands. I love Misty too, so much. I don't want to do that, Shaylee. Katie, they're really phenomenal in their own right, you know? And that's the thing. I think a lot of people don't give Katie enough credit for this, but like, if you watch any of their videos, it's got like thousands of views, and I don't think that's actually taken into account in that, because they're great at what they do, and they're really informative, and they give really short, sharp tutorials and stuff like that, like absolutely amazing. And it's just, yeah. Actually, to be able to call them friends, I never even thought. Specifically, Kyle. Kyle and I are homies. David and I would probably murder each other affectionately. You know? They do well for edited videos. Yeah. I really enjoy their streams. Compactor. You love all the community. Me too. Me too. Absolutely. And again, like, it's just, yeah, so much love and affection for everybody. I'm going to shelve this up one more out. This is, ooh, if I put a dirt there we go. Oh, that pushed me way out. Took me a second, but we got there. Don't let them hear you say anything nice. Nah, those old fellas will be in bed. Carl and David are amazing. You always have fun in their streams. Me too. I do. And I feel like if you didn't have work, you'd love stream early in the morning. Yeah, it's so good. I will say, listen, so a lot of people reached out in that stream. It was pretty recently where Carl and Dave came to my island, because I think they actually genuinely thought that Dave was being mean to me, but like, that's just the way we play, I guess. And it's actually, I love that so much. I love this sort of battle of wits, essentially, where you do try to kind of like out insult almost the other person. I really enjoy it, and I think it keeps me sharp as a person. It really weirdly helps my self-esteem. And I was really upset to hear that like they kind of copped a bit of flack for it. Because they didn't deserve it. They did me a solid favor. They've done me so many solid favors. They've just been really real with me, just straight from the get-go, you know, and it's a bit of a shame that kind of people thought that he was genuinely bullying me, I guess. Like, I'd really like to point out that, like, I know I make jokes about having low self-esteem and low standards, yada, 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 all that sort of stuff. But I am confident enough to be like, this behavior isn't cool. And I didn't really feel the need to do that with them. It was meant to be fun. But at the same time, like, it has to be fun for you guys watching as well. And I didn't really consider that it could have been triggering to some people, which I do apologize for, you know, and for that and that alone. I think here's where I'm really struggling is like maybe a stool there actually, and then small ones up here. You think the issue a lot of people have is Dave's comments and some of the things he said, especially about how I look and stuff. I don't take anything he says to heart. If I'm being honest with you, I actually genuinely have no idea if he thinks I look like this plat pie or if I look equivalent to Angelina Jolie. Like, I have no idea in that spectrum where he sits, and I don't really want to know. It's not... I know it's like my looks, but it's not my business, you know? And I'm certainly not about to present myself differently based on what he says. So to me, it was just another brand of fun. But I can see how that could be interpreted not fun, you know? But yeah. So thank you. I really wanted to have take this moment and just say that I really appreciate them as friends. Yeah. And kind of, I don't know if clear the air is the right word, but like just say my perspective on it, which feels really weird to even have. This tropical turf roll should not take that much stamina. Are you kidding me? It's turf, I say, knowing damn well I've never laid turf. It's probably really exhausting to do. You don't know who this KD is. They're streamers as well. They do a lot of variety stuff. So I wouldn't say they're solely Dinkum, but if you search for any sort of Dinkum guide, it'll be their name that shows up. They are good guys, but fun to pick on them too. Absolutely. And I mean, and here's the thing. This is the one thing that really irked me, was like, nobody reached out to Dave and was like, are you okay with what Rymanora was saying about you? And so that to me says, I didn't go hard enough. Like, it's, yeah, that obviously is a joke, but like, excuse you, I will not lose this battle of wits for people checking if I'm okay. Obviously, I'm not okay. Rent is through the roof, but I make the best that I can. I don't know what sort of bush. I actually think I'm leaning towards a jacaranda bush up here, because these are both yellowy, and purple and yellow kind of get to do the thing. Carl and Dave, Aussie streamers. Yeah, they're Aussies. Actually, let's, if you do want to check them out, that is their stuff. They're jokesters. So, to do the dev command, you first want to do, I think it's dev commands on, like that. You do need to capitalize C and O. Just like that. You will get that little pop-up, just blah, 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 blah. And then you also need to have cheats on immediately after. And that will allow you to access. You just need to hit the equals button on your keyboard. If you're playing keyboard, I don't know what it is for controller. And then that will pull that up. Nice and easy. I weirdly want to, actually, I might be able to do it there, I think, is going to be the best spot. So let's dig this down. Make sure you back up your files before doing that. Yes, absolutely. And that's just a good practice to get into frequently anyway. If anyone caught Gigi's stream, she lost so much of her stuff because she hadn't backed it up. I say this knowing I can't remember the last time I backed up my files. How bad's that? But still, it's a good practice to get into. 541. It's all these good habits that I just refuse to do for myself. Place item 541. Too tall. Nope. Place. If I could type. Place item -1. So just one more. And I think the purple. I wonder if I could do 2 more actually. Or if that's going to be too short. Let's give it a go. Actually, I think that's perfect. That is really lovely. And when we consider the back having probably out here, place item 750. A couple of these big fellas in. And over here. And if we also have place item 679, I want to say. Beautiful. You love to see it. All right. Nice and bushy out the back there. Look at that. I'm so chuffed with that. I am going to do a couple of next day changes. I can't believe that I was like, oh, this is going to be like a vanilla world. It lasted two streams. It lasted 2 streams. Honestly, the only thing you deal with sometimes is hate comments, and it's only during your Animal Crossing streams. Oh, I'm sorry. That's really frustrating. Please feel free, and I encourage everyone to do this. Use the block button, because you don't need that. I'm actually really obsessed with that. And when we put in a couple of other things, so I actually think maybe bush that I actually might try a couple of ferns. Subscriber only is a good idea. It doesn't stop them though. Sometimes they just subscribe and you're like, well, I mean, like, what's the point? Is what gets me. Like, I don't understand the point of being purposefully hateful. Like, just go outside, touch some grass, you know? Artsy was nice enough to help you out. That's really good. Because it's just not on. That type of behavior is not on. It's so funny hearing me say, like, preach that it's not on, knowing damn well that what Dave was saying could be constituted as that same thing. Completely different, because you can sit, like, Dave and I were having fun. If you're not having fun, it's not okay. And if I wasn't having fun, Dave would have stopped. I actually think, I almost feel like this needs another, I actually think this here needs to be another milk cap. And some communities, as awful as it is, really invite toxic behavior. And it's like, I don't understand why. I know for me, if I said something, that needs to go down one more. If I said something that actually genuinely upset someone, I would feel mortified. But there's so many people out there that just don't seem to care. You know, like, they're just like, say whatever they want, whoever they want, and it doesn't matter who they hurt. And it's like, I could not live my life like that. There's a difference between speaking your truth and being an asshole. Something's not sitting right with it. And I can't say what. 100%. Especially when they make comments about you being Asian. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. That's not something that needs a comment. And absolutely, they're just jealous of your beauty. You like the extremes of not wanting to hurt the feelings of a fly and then telling tailor clients into buy. No, they deserved it. They deserved it. I stand by it. And Classy, you shouldn't have to take those types of comments. Yeah, absolutely. Ban them. Because, like, it's just not on. What was it? Place item 679? That's a bit better. That's sitting much, much better. This is so pretty, I can't even. I really hope James is so impressed with himself with all of these textures, the way the lights play with each other. Absolutely stunning. Let's get, I'm going to try blue floor light. And I'm actually going to put blue up in there. Oh, look at that! Look at it! Oh my word, the way that lights up the jacaranda tree. Are you kidding me? Oh my word. Absolutely stunning. It doesn't get to me when they say that, but still. I mean, it doesn't mean they get to say it. Racism, sexism, ableism. Yep, absolutely. That can all just go out the window. Actually, when people say stuff like that about you, it's because they're hurting inside themselves and it makes them feel better to hurt others when they are hurting. It's nothing against you. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. And that's just it. Like, most people, when they're lashing out, it's just about them. Doesn't make it right, but, you know, it does kind of help to treat it with grace when it happens. If you were younger, not super confident and happy with myself, it would probably have gotten to me. You've dealt with so much bullying back when I was younger. I'm so sorry that you went through that, but I'm so proud of how resilient you are. That you shouldn't have to be resilient, but I think it's certainly a trait to be admired. You'd be surprised by how many Animal Crossing streamers have gotten hate comments, especially in their community tab. That's so... Again, this makes me so grateful for the Dinkum community, who, like, just as a whole, has been nothing but lovely. You know, and like you hear stories, and you hear like, yeah, you hear kind of just bad stuff. It happens everywhere, but like as a whole, I think Dinkum's just absolutely beautiful. Let's go. I'm not too sure about the placement of this dirt. That blue light is amazing, isn't it? I'm wondering if I could sneak another blue light somewhere there to get the other side. Oh, I'm so in love with it. I also dealt with a lot of bullying and I was kidnapped when I was younger, so I had a lot of sadness. You don't want others to feel that way that I did, so you try to make everyone always feel welcome. And I mean, that I think is the mark of a really beautiful soul. I'm the same. I have really, really low self-esteem. It's proper bad. But if I can make just one person feel a little bit better in their day, you know, I know some of my friends right now are really, really going through it. And if they can come in here and just feel distracted and laugh for like, I don't know, even if it's just like a minute, like it's worth it to me. And that's what it's all sort of about. It's like coming together, not even as a community, but coming together as people to just not be so collectively shit, you know? Just spread that love a little bit. I'm really so obsessed with this. I can't even deal with it. This here needs something. I don't yet know what. Yes. I actually think you are, Kalina. You're so sweet. Oh, actually, now that you're here, I need to show you something. I've completely forgot to do it. Again, I just think this whole community, I cannot stress enough how just blessed we all are as a community. And I know we all give James a lot of shit about some of the choices that he makes. Let's go here. But it's the way that he, you know, encourages that sort of collaboration with each other and love for each other as well. So I think he's got a lot to do with how beautiful the community is. I don't know. It's getting to that time of night where I'm feeling all of my feelings, all of the love. And thank you guys. I'm letting you two, I'm keeping an eye on it. But I'm letting you guys sort of like work it out, which is important, you know? Working it all out. She's gotten no love. Where is it? Carla. Might even still be a baby. Nadia. James. Something. It's something over here. There she is. Look. It's you. Because you guessed correctly. Well, you're the closest, I think. How much poo there was. You should have just said that some people have better things to do than to say hurtful things. Yeah. And that's it. Like, people should have better things to do. Let's go see while we're here. Anything? I want to rename. Oh, look, there it is. Look at that. It's the poo. Misty, just close your eyes for a second. These animals are so neglected. I'm sure actually Devos somewhere is crying. She doesn't know why. She's just been hit with this like overwhelming need to cry. Oh dear. Oh, look. Oh no. Listen. Actually, have you seen the poo, Devos? Oh no, I feel so guilty now. They're all loved, I promise you. They're all loved. Oh no. It's because I've done so many where the hell am I going? Completely the wrong way. I summoned you. You felt somewhere. It's back here. You could feel it, that somewhere there was an injustice being done. Oh no. Okie dokie. Well, just in case, this is, do I have it? This is the new poo. Look at it. Isn't it neat? Right, so upset she's heading to fall off the map. Yeah, I'm taking myself out. I can't deal with the guilt. No worries, Crystal. I love that it's called plat pies, and actually hearing it called like a pie, or even a plat. We used to call them like cow pats, and it was at school. We're on some excursion somewhere, and the farmer was like, yeah, I stick my feet in them to like warm them up. And I was like, you cannot ever say, what do you mean? There's no way that's true. Yeah. New and improved poo. Yeah. That's it. I'm going to bury, I wonder what the normal blackwood tree is actually. Let's have a little squeeze. Control find blackwood. It's not highlighting. Why not? 38. Okay. So I don't want to do it too low. But I do want to go place item 38. Enter. Actually, I am not so sure I love that low. But what I also could do, if I just bury everything, then it doesn't matter how bad it looks. It's buried. So, there you go. Designing tips. Oh my word. From yours truly. You dry them and burn them. The poo. Just bury everything. Honestly, that's that's my motto. Maybe one more, I think. Let's go. Place item. If I can type 679. Lower. How low can it go? And can it go lower? I think that might even be... Oh, one. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. See, now you can't even tell. And that sort of builds up that area a bit. There will be a lot more waterscaping happening. It's not going to stay like that. You have to get ready for work, working from home today. I'm so glad you're working from home. It's the best. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day at work. Thank you so much. It's always so lovely to see you, and I'm so glad you're back. I really did miss you. And again, I'm so sorry for being a moron and giving you the wrong Stardew Valley update date. And it was the confidence too, in which I was like, oh my god, have you seen? Is something... No, I'm just too low. I'm just too low. There we go. Just hide that hole a little. And it's like, it's the way that only on the right side have I been working. The left side of everything, like the left side of this, rubbish. The left side of that, rubbish. Or also the right, I guess. It's... Oh, yeah, the right side. No, the right side of this is rubbish. This could use some work, but we'll get there. We will get there. Ozzy posted a community announcement last night after stream concerning all the negativity in chat. He always tries to make his streams upbeat and positive. And last night it was not, and it upset him. That's so sad. That makes me really, really upset. Ozzy is so beautiful. Let's, when we leave here, can we all go, if we can find like just a spot in Ozzy's either Discord or a video or something and just give him a bit of love? I think he needs it. You got to head out and get your new glasses adjusted? Well, bless you for new glasses. I hope you love them. He almost stopped his stream after he started. That is awful, and I'm actually really quite livid, really upset, because Ozzy lifts every single person up, you know, and that's what gets me, is that he is this beacon of positivity and love, and, you know, supports mental health and supports these charities and supports just everyone, you know. And it's like, why can't we do the same for him? Why does he have to beg for the bare minimum of us? That really actually makes me so mad. That's so cooked. He deserves so much love, so much joy. And it's just, you know, it doesn't get sent his way. And it's like, it's not even the first time that I think I've seen something. I think I do have Ozzy as a command. You're at work right now, so I'll chuck it in. But like, I remember being in a stream of his and he had to go get up and do something. Just something reasonable. I think it was like even a bio break. And someone was like, see, this is like why people leave streams because, you know, you get up. And it's like, you know what? You could just fuck right off. There's no other way to say it. Just get out of here. Don't even with that. He does need it. One of their cats was diagnosed with heart disease. Oh no, that is awful. I think let's collectively, as a community, do something for, you know, the person who's done so much for us. I think there's got to be something we can do. Hold on. Sorry, my nose is blocking up. Let's go. I'm just going to open up YouTube and go to his channel for a second. I think I have to open up the... One moment, please, folks. What have we got? If we go videos, I think just even his latest video, like his Helldivers stuff is so funny. Like his general chat with all kinds of love, Aussie. Absolutely. When's he streaming next? Sometimes he streams the same time that I do. So like now, and then other times he streams like 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know like when is when. So tonight at 5 p.m. So you'd be early in the morning. So I think that's 8 a.m. for me. If it's at the same time he's sort of been starting. Oh my word, all that time. But yeah, let's go follow that link, go subscribe, turn notifications on, and when he goes live, just write something, write a way that he's touched you specifically, really personalize it, and just let him know. I think we forget as well, because he is one of the larger content creators in the community, and I think we kind of forget that, like, they're people too, you know? And that they deserve love and deserve nice comments. And it's not all fun and games. And actually, it is really hard to keep going sometimes. To hear, if you could think of like, you've just heard your cat go through this really awful thing, and then you start a stream and need to uplift people around you, and no one's doing that for you. You know, that absolutely breaks my heart. So there's that. Oh dear. One thing you don't like about Dinkum is that if you want to furnace or cook something, then you need to have it in your inventory. Or like how you kind of have to like hold it and put it in. Hey Matt, how you going? You haven't been able to catch his streams lately, but he's a very sweet person. Yeah, sometimes it's hit or miss for me too, depending on when he does it. Oh, that was bad. I don't know if it's changing for furnaces, but for crafting and for cooking, all of that stuff in very, very soon, you'll have access to like the advanced crafting table, which will let you do straight from the inventory, which is so good. He is so kind in giving to the community and charities. Yeah, absolutely. He has his big charity stream for St. Jude's Children Hospital coming up very soon too. Brilliant. I need to get details for that and just plug it, you know. Not even just me. Like, all of you guys in chat right now can do that as well. If we can donate, great. Because I know not everybody is in a position to donate. If you can, absolutely do it. If you can't, just share it. You know, share what he's doing. Apparently you can't look. I had that same problem in your stream today, Crystal. I was trying to... I was focusing on work, and then you kept saying these really funny things, and I just had to comment. He has his info for it in his Discord under charity chat. Brilliant. I'll, once I'm finished up here... Yeah, let's give him some love. This section here is going to require a lot of work. And I think let's get the pathing situation sorted, because that's going to be our big deciding factor here. So if we just maybe just leave a hole there. There. I don't want to go too close to the fairy ring. Probably wouldn't be too bad. Is up. And up there. And then this. Like here. That one doesn't belong. There we go. There we go. So that's going to be the path that we're going to follow along. And it is just going to be like a big walkthrough. So we'll have like a fairy ring here. This island is huge. You know, like that's a huge amount of real estate. And like we've only built in this small little area. So I think we'll put another fairy ring up in here. We might even have like a witch's house. And I'll use like a lot of, I think mangroves. The one time that I'll want mangroves to grow is around that witch's house. Might even make it out of the gingerbread stuff. I may humbly request some assistance because I cannot build a printed building to save my life. Serendipity has these really beautiful videos of like, here's how you do it. And I watch it and I'm like, actually, love, that's how you do it. And there's no way I could do it how you do it. Nobody can do it how you do it. She's just fantastic. Must be nice. Like, honestly, must be nice. Oh, she's something. Why are witches so good at English? Spelling comes naturally to them. Oh, dear. FYI, the bottle of clouds looks like potion jars. And they don't disappear. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All of that stuff. Don't let me forget that when I'm actually building the house. Need to get rid of this. That, I think, will go probably in a deeper woods. Like, maybe in the middle, I think. So I want you to be able to, like, when you're looking in there, I want you to see hints of, like, little bits of here, little bits of there, like little pockets of space that you can see hints of. But I don't want you to be able to see the house. I want you to see the house as you're walking up to it. Like Little Red Riding Hood meets Hansel and Gretel. You know? Yeah. That's, I think, the vibe of how I want it to go. And I do want it to be really fantastical. This right here, this little pocket is probably the best thing I will ever build. And it needs... What it needs is more buried trees. That's what it needs. Just bear with me. Needs a bottle brush here. And then I think some more acacia in the back. I don't know if I want to do another jacaranda because I think that's going to take away from how spectacular that one looks at night. It was absolutely stunning. I want to say one more. Place item 193. Perfect. And then that can just go there. We will... Here, I think. What are you? 679. So, place item 679. You have to renew your driver's license soon. I assume that's what it means. That sucks. Nothing worse. I'm wondering if I can get away. If I do that, is that too much happening right there? Or is that like just the right amount? I actually think that we might get away with just the right amount. Especially if I do one there. Place item 750 there. And in the water there. Beautiful. I'm actually really chuffed with this. And I think this little pocket right here, not in there, right here. Okay. Place item. No. -1. It might need, oh my word. What on earth? Perhaps 1 or 2 down. Whoop. Nope, not even close. There we go. Probably would have been even... Oh, look at that. In this gap needs a big tree. It's looking good. You guys like it? Yeah, I'm actually really chuffed with this. And yet this is, I think this is where my, I don't want to say the word talent, but like this is my niche. When someone says like, how do you build? Fantastical. Like that's how I do it. I almost think it almost does need another pop of purple. It'll need another pop of purple around here. But when I build up this area, that's where it's going to be for sure. And like all of this, I think I'm going to tackle next stream when we handle waterscaping. All of this. I think we'll put some of the red ones here. I think will be really nice. What I am going to do is quickly just fix up this little area here. This needs some rocks around it. Hide those branches. We may need something here. More burying! You just need to renew your license, but being older, you can't do it online. Oh, that sucks. I need to renew mine this year. So last year, not last year, it was like 3 years ago when I renewed my license. So I went in and I was like, I need to renew my license. They're like, no worries, fill out this form. And when I filled it out, I put in that I needed to wear glasses. And so on your license needs to have S for spectacle, to say that legally I have to drive with my glasses. And when I got like for this, knowing that I was going to have my picture taken, I did my hair lovely. I did my makeup and then I went there and I did everything as I was meant to. I put on that I needed spectacles, yada, yada, yada. All this stuff, perfect, wonderful. And then they didn't even take my picture. And I was like, no worries. Okay, that's fine. The one that I have isn't great, but it doesn't suck. So like, it is what it is, right? And then I get my license and it doesn't have S on it for spectacle. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Such is life. I will go in, do the right thing and be like, hey, actually, you need to reissue me another license. This one isn't valid. And so they're like, no worries. Sit right down. I'll take your picture. And do you think that I did my hair or makeup for that? No, of course not. Why would I? I did it last time they didn't want my picture. I was absolutely spewing. So now my driver's license photo looks like, I look like a convict, honestly. Like I look like I look like a 30-year-old with a fake ID. Like it's close enough that you can kind of see that it's me, but it's like, oh, like it's not even good. It's not even good fake ID. It's just, yeah. And I saw this thing. Oh, what's the jacaranda? Hold on, I have to control find jacaranda 541. Okay, and we're actually going to put some stuff there. So I heard this thing and it was like, this is ages ago of like that modeling show. I can't remember what it was, but it was a modeling show with Tyra Banks. and she talked about smiling with your eyes, right? And it's about where you don't really move, like you don't really move the muscles of your mouth or anything like that. You kind of just like squint your eyes to make it look like that you're smiling. And so that's what I did. And now I just look like I look constipated in this bloody picture, trying to look like just, yeah. So I cannot wait to go and renew my license. I tell you what. Corrective lenses are not always glasses. That's it. It's something. DL pictures are supposed to be scary. I mean, yeah, but it's like, it's something else, honestly. Welcome back, Riley. Yeah. Do you know what? Actually, Matt, I'm so glad you're here because every time you sing that, I don't sing the Baby Shark song as it is. I saw an educational one. So when you, like, every time you sing it, all I hear is, I'm going to sing it. It's like, baby sharks hatch from an egg case if they're a species that's oviparous. Otherwise, they come from eggs within mommy shark. And it's like, and I just, that's what I hear. That's honestly. And it's like, you can't say that. Like, because if I were to type that, you wouldn't read it in that jingle. Why would you? You're sane. So, oh. And I've been, for the longest time, I've just been wanting to tell you that. Oh, thank you so much, Devon. You end my day with a smile. Misty Shark dude. I don't mind that song. Oh, bugger. Shovel. I genuinely don't mind it at all. Like, it low-key pops off. So, there you go. There's my music taste for you. The Creeper rap, which is, who did that? I can't remember, but it's like the Minecraft Creeper, and he did a rap, and I know every single word. Bugger. Let's try that one again. Better. So the Creeper rap, that we've got the epic rap battles of history. I know every single word to the TMNT versus the artists. So I can do that. I can do that. Awful. Dan Bull. Yes. I love him. I am 32. Jesus Christ. I am 32. I can't get enough of it. We still play it in the car. I listened to his Pigman rap today. Baby Shark will be the new name banana song of, oh, like Bobana banana something. I think I know that song. Despite the really just professional way I executed it right then. So you're so glad to work from home today so you can spend some time with your puppies. It would have been so hard being away from them. I bet they're so glad to have you back. That's the one. I need to learn it. Like I know it, but I don't like know it. That may be too deep. I actually want to do 697. What is that? It's a bloody garden tap. Can I? This day is bananas. BANANAS. Jill was so excited to see you. She scratched up your forearm. Oh, that's like bittersweet. Is that the word I'm looking for? What is this? 67 is 679. I must have did 697. 679. Yeah, I think that's maybe one more lower. Do you know what I get a kick out of, Matt? Is that, like, I think you and I are very similar. Oh, that might be the lowest it goes. In the fact that, like, you say, like, a terrible joke, and the more they groan, the better it feels. It's like, I've done my job, you know? And it's like, what gets me is, especially in all Stefan Games's streams, and she's like, I'm gonna ban you. It's like, I actually can't get enough. I hope you don't stop. I'm obsessed with it. Honestly. Shoes going on now. You'll watch the rest of the stream later. There won't be much left. It's just hit midnight. So I think I'm just trying to finish off the last little bit here. But I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you so much for popping in. It genuinely makes me so happy. I think we might get away because they're pretty squat. If I just go like this. Place item 193. Reasonably squat. Absolutely. I know there was one stream and it was in Steph's again. Actually, I'm gonna do this low. And someone said, oh, there's Matt with his 2 accounts. And I honestly, it was like somebody mistook me for Beyonce. I was like, oh my God, is this it? I love it. Like, that, I don't love that. That's not great. Maybe what needs to be there is a pine tree. And I want to say place item. No, I don't think it's that actually. I think that one might be the blackwood. It's this one. If I go pine, it is actually 136. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want much stump. I just wanted leaves. You're off to work too? Oh, glad that you're off work. Oh, that's awesome. You know what's so hilarious? I have no alts, but nobody believes you. Matt is a hoot. I love when he gets on a roll of tricks. Me too. Do you know what? Someone was like, he's on a roll. And I was like, he's banned from all local bakeries. And nobody laughed. I'm like, I don't know why I bother existing, honestly. So funny. Even the red lights, I almost want to do, I know I've got a blue light in there. I kind of want to do maybe there. No, that's not even close to what I wanted, actually. I wanted a red light. You didn't get the bakery joke? Oh, because like, oh, it might be an Australian thing. So a roll is something that we call a bun. What am I doing? Am I sitting on something? There was something there. I might need to take that out. Oh, I like that. I think I like the red so much more. No, that might be my fault, Matt, because I just assume that everybody knows all Australian words all the time. I really love that so much. I think this is one of my most favorite builds that I've ever sort of worked on. Just all the bright colors and everything. This will look so pretty when it's done. Funny when you attack a jackaroo, their grunt almost sound human. It could actually be, little tiger. It might be James. Like a dinner roll or a biscuit or a croissant. The red gives a different look. It does. So like this is the blue lights and I'm seeing like, I love that you get the red light right here at the bottom there. And then right at the back is the blue light and it's so like, it's almost, I can't think of a word, like spectral. There's a ethereal maybe? Something. But yeah, love it. And I really love that we've gone with the red lights here to give it that. It's almost ominous, if I'm being honest. That needs a red light there. But I'm just so obsessed with that. I can't believe it. Like, actually, if you told me 6 months ago that I could make this, I'd be like, you are having a laugh. You are just making fun of me. I suck. So, but here we are. There you go. Just goes to show all it takes is practice and just a whole lot of shit talking through the whole thing. Thank you guys so much. I just can't believe it. The jackaroo sound might be James's wife make. It could be. I mean, she did the bleep noise and I was like, oh my God, I love it. All the animal things. Thank you guys. Look, listen this. Mark it in your calendars. I am taking this compliment and I'm running with it. Yeah, I would love to do that, Shelley. Absolutely. Hundo Percento, lock her in. Shit. Yeah. Oh, I tell you, I'm not saying anything of value, Galena, through this whole thing. I think the only thing that I've said is that of value is that we all collectively need to go and give Ozzy twice as much love as he gives. Low-key want to make him feel really overwhelmed with love instead of the other way around for once. Poor guy. That's just dreadful. But with that, we are going to leave it here. I just want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I've just had such a blast. It's been really so much fun, so much love, so much laughter. I love it. I am going to... Do we have an easy invite to Ozzy's Discord? I'm not so sure. I might need to link that in mine. But Misty has already started the Give Ozzy Love mission. Bless you. Thank you so much, Misty. But yeah, I might do one final check to check if anyone's streaming. I don't think so. No. So with that, we will leave it here. Thank you all so much. Again, I appreciate every single one of you. Keep your standards low, keep your hopes high. We will see you next time.